Welcome to the Monday, July 18th, 2022 Board of Health meeting. We will start this meeting approving the minutes from the July 11th meeting. Has everybody had an opportunity to review? I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So be approved. Our body app practitioner will be put off to next meeting, and up for discussion is the administrative assistant position. So as we had seen at our last meeting, Sue has decided to take an early retirement. Whenever anyone remains in a position for an extended period of time through technical and cultural changes and staff turnover, that role becomes less of a position and more representation of the individual filling it. With that being said, I want to take a moment to congratulate you, Sue, on your retirement. You have big shoes left to fill. Good luck on any future endeavors. After 23 years, you were the face of the Board of Health. You were well more than an administrative assistant from the short time I have been here, and I just wanted to wish you luck. They have given us a summary of the position to be posted. We can review that and make a vote to post, or we can hold off if you guys want an extended time to review it and make the motion on the first, which is our next meeting.
I mean, I've looked at it a couple times, and I'm okay with what we have
Posting.
here, unless you have any.
I think it looks fine.
Okay, I think we should get this out there as soon as possible, and
Yeah, I agree.
So I will make an emotion to approve the job posting and allow Rebecca to post.
second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any other topics? Jean Marie, do you have anything for your end?
No, but I just had a question, is how, does it get posted in-house first and then?
10 days.
Okay, I didn't know the procedure, that's all.
Sometimes they will do them simultaneously if you ask
Oh, at the
them
same
to,
time.
But they can't interview anybody for 10 days.
Okay. I had asked if there was anyone part-time or available to kind of step in and fill in a little bit, but they said with vacations and everything, everyone's pretty booked, so. All right. Anyone else have?
Now, I know this came up in between meetings, and this might fall under topics not reasonably anticipated by the chair, but do we need to discuss 1357?
Washington Street?
Yeah.
So I had sent him an email. Have you heard back?
No.
Okay. When are you supposed to go back out there?
7 days from,
Your original?
yes, so that would have been, I'm sorry. I have 3 of them going at the same time, so I'm losing my time frames a little bit. I think Thursday
Okay.
is, we did get a report in from the fire department because the smokes were gonna be addressed later, because that was from the fire department, not from the Board of Health. They said they're in compliance with the smoke detectors.
Yeah, I think our only issue is the drum. So if you're gonna go out Thursday, I don't know how reachable he is. I can go with you, or I can swing over. It's close to me. It's up to you.
As far as I know, the only one that really has to be out there to give us access is the homeowner.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
So we have one open issue on the property as far as we're concerned, and that's the drum.
The drum.
Okay, and then we're asking him to remove it, relabel it.
It needs it was a sealed container. It's marked hazardous waste. He says it's empty, but we don't know if there's we don't know what
Right,
was in
right.
it. So when we did the initial inspection, he said it was no problem for him to get rid of it. He would get rid of it within a week, but upon follow-up inspections, it's still sitting there. And I don't believe it's something you can just throw away, so I don't know how easily he's gonna get rid of it, but.
That's what I was gonna say, is that something that he can get rid of, or does he need to do something?
Fire department thinks it's gear oil. That could be any number of different kinds of components. You know, like motor oil, I'm thinking sort of, or like WD-40. So,
He hasn't expressed any difficulty with actually removing it, it's just he hasn't done it that we know of.
it's still sitting there.
When we addressed it, he was very compliant. Oh, yeah, I can get rid of that, whatever. But if it's not gone by the 7 days, then we're gonna have to start implementing fines. Because it's kind of, this has gone well beyond a logical realm.
Yeah.
And then I do have just one other follow-up on, haven't heard anything in the last couple of meetings, but 100 Industrial Drive,
They, DEP issued a notice of intent, and they have until August 10th to respond. So I haven't heard anything.
okay, the landowner does.
Yes.
Okay, so DEP notified,
Right.
and they've got till the 10th of August to
Yeah,
respond to
To
them.
basically get a licensed site professional and then come up with a plan,
Okay.
what they're gonna do and how they're gonna test. But they have until August 10th, so that hasn't really hit that deadline yet. And that's why we don't have any analysis out there, because it hasn't basically got into the stream yet, and being analyzed and looked at.
Is that?
John, that whole file
Yep.
is about this big, but it's up in the office. Pretty easy reading if you wanna.
Everyone else knows?
Just, I sent you an email about the loan program.
Yes.
I just, for the record, want you to know that I have had 6 to 12 emails, Facebook messages, calls about people that are concerned about their septic systems that they're in the process of doing, so. I have written out detailed instructions that anyone should be able to follow, but it's critical that it's not something that's put off for a day or two, because these guys don't get any money up front, and it's their livelihood, so they need to be paid. And the only way to do that is to keep on top of the paperwork. And I have assured all of them that I'm certain that, this board will make sure that it doesn't fall through for them. They've already all been approved to go, so they're already, having work done, and they have to pay somebody.
So you're in the office Thursday?
This week, yep.
All right, so I will try to stop by and just review all that, just in
Yep,
case.
yep, I
and
put
then I'd
something
be able
together
to
on that.
keep track.
You also got the email that Heather is scheduling a flu and COVID clinic for the
Mhm.
fall. I think they're looking at September. She's working that out with Nancy Hill. That should be her job anyway. We were in between nurses the last
Right.
couple of years, so it's fallen on me. So she has no problem taking over on that. And she'll, continue to set up any clinic that comes our way as far as if there's any other infectious diseases that need clinics. And she'll be the lead person on the MIIS, for ordering vaccine.
And you're on, okay.
She's not on MIIS, you're on Maven.
Maven, that's what I meant.
I didn't get on it only because they changed it up when they changed the color.
Nope, MIIS is, it's a state, it's on the same login as Maven, it's so that the town can order vaccine,
Yeah, I was on it.
keep
when I
track
was
of.
two towns.
Yeah, so you can, that's something you can log on and sign up for.
When we were getting vaccine, they changed their platforms from,
PrepMod to, yeah,
PrepMod
and we
to
are
Color.
signed up for Color also, so. And that's all, and I have been working on sharing all of my documents to the shared drive so that they are accessible from any computer in Town Hall.
Okay.
So Sue, just going back to the loan program for a second, you're gonna meet on
Thursday.
Thursday. What's the next mission critical step?
What do you mean?
Well, what needs to be done?
There's nothing to do at this point until somebody comes in with their bill
The
and
new
says,
one, yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to pay these bills now,
All the ones that are
so.
there, she's-
So the ones that have already applied, have already done all the homework on them, so then you'll have to decide as a board, do you wanna accept applications right now, or do you wanna put it on hold until you get somebody else in the seat? It's up to you guys.
depending on how long that takes, I mean, if it's like 2 months, I'd probably put it on hold, only because we have, what, 4 to 6 already in the works.
I have
Well,
9 approved.
Yeah, we can
9
discuss
approved,
it at the
okay.
August 1st meeting, because if it's something tangible that I can pick up pretty quickly, I would rather not hold people up because of the office.
And
It's taking so long right now,
you can call me directly, and I will answer any questions for you, always.
All right, thanks.
is that a lot of, it's just getting the installers to put them on their list.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's just taking 6 to 8 weeks for people to do stuff.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's moving slowly, but I mean, hopefully not, but if it takes longer than 3 or 4 months to fill the position, it's a big role. Not a lot of people want to work now in the world. So it's not something I would want to have people waiting 6 months because the Board of Health doesn't have somebody there, so.
Nope.
Do we know how long the next step is once they have their bills?
So typically, when someone starts this up, so say, 1 Johns Lane is starting tomorrow, I get their bills next week, I get all the paperwork done immediately, let them know, and them know it's ready to be signed, and I have it all done within 24 hours, because it takes them at least a week to get a check. And, some of the bigger companies, like a DuBois or something, they have other business going on, but I have a lot of smaller guys that they do one job at a time, and if they don't get paid, then they can't pay their bills. So try to really, I've actually driven to people's homestead signatures before just to help them out, because it's, it's their livelihood.
Right.
Okay. Unless anybody has anything else, we will bring the Monday, July 18th meeting to a close, and our next scheduled meeting is August 1st.
I'm not here.
You on
for August
vacation?
1st.
Are you on that whole week?
I'm flying back late night, the 2nd,
Do you,
so I don't know if it makes sense to.
yeah, I mean, we could, but do you have any issues making the meeting Wednesday, August 3rd?
No. No,
Jean
we'll be
Marie,
there.
Wednesday, August 3rd, are you able to do the meeting then instead of the 1st? All right, so let's do Wednesday, August 3rd at 5 PM so that all 3 of us can be here.
Sounds good.
Okay, meeting adjourned.